Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to hear me now. And Darren Dude mentioned that that sound is like really loud, and you guys are just doing face emojis in the chat. It's all good. Alright, so allow me, that is loud, but I have no idea where that sound is coming from. It should not be happening. Why can you guys hear that? I know. Alright, I'm talking out loud. I'm always talking. Alright, I'm thinking out loud. Alright, that's okay. Is it how loud is it? Like on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh dear. Alright, I'll just disable it and turn it back. Yeah, alright, we will get started here. I'm just gonna go through the, basically I just want to like go through the DLC. I kind of went through it a little bit, but not fully. Like, we can do it like while we're live on stream. Last time I wasn't able to, or didn't have the means like to be like live on YouTube or anything like that. Alright, so let's just disable that sound since it's way too loud, and I don't really know what sound source it's coming from right now. My entire sound audio setup is really scuffed right now. It's bad. Oh, I know what it's coming. Oh, well, maybe I have no idea. I actually have no idea. But let me let's go to the look at the DLC here. I also like to give like opinions about DLC. Like, honestly, should we call it DLC? Like, it's not really DLC, but it is downloadable content. Like, it's like the free update, but yet people still call it a DLC 16. Like, I see people call it like DLC 16 Part 1. I see people call it that. Like what do you call it? I mean, kind of like based off like in the game, we did like just only get the transformation, but like there's other files like that, like kind of like trying to think of it in game wise, just basically just a transformation. Well, then again, there's also the Super Souls. Oh, well, you can't get them yet. I can get them, but you guys, I guess you puny console players like you can't get them yet. Alright, why don't I go ahead and start this with like the main reason people will probably click and join this stream is it's very the title is like you can still mod, or the thumbnails you can still mod, and like how to mod the game after the game updates before the modding tools update. It's not that full title, it's something like that. It is possible. Yeah, but okay, so it's a little I'll probably need to explain like over and over during the stream, which is fine. I don't mind. I can also answer any modding questions. Like, let me see here real quick. Let me show you guys what I mean. So I'm gonna go over here to, it was November update 1.19. Alright. Now let me just go to my XV2 patcher here. And it was the MISC, the new stages, and the pre-baked. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think there was 4 patches right now that don't work. Alright, and it's really simple. So if you go to your Xenoverse directory. Now, if you just, I'll just paste these in to show you guys like what it looks like for you most likely. if you update the game, you'll get this little dialog box here. It'll show up here. So fail to apply patch misc patches. So all you need to do to like in order to like keep your mods, rather than like uninstall them, like okay, sorry, I'm like scrambling. I cannot speak. But I can zoom in for you guys a little bit so you can see it. So it says fail to apply patch the misc patches. So all you really need to do is just find the misc XML file, right click it, and just delete it. Alright, and then you just want to keep going back to the bin folder and just keep hitting start game and then delete whatever shows up here. The first like new stage, the patch that matches that one the most would be the one that you need to delete. Now granted, you can't like fully like you'll still be able to mod the game, but to a certain extent. Like all of your character mods are like, well, not your CSE mods and all that, like those will still work. Like drag and drop mods or like lazy bone mods will work. But other than that, like it is very limited as to what you can still do. But like if you're interested in like how your CSE looks with your mods, like your Chara folder, if you have your hum folder, you could still keep that the same. And then I already know for a fact that this will be the next one that shows up. So if I go back to it, I hit bin again, it'll tell me that the Presidio CSE class XML patch is not working. I just delete that and now I can start the game. And I still have a good bit of some mods installed. And you can just, like, if you want to edit your mods, or like I'm still working on my charging mod. I kind of need to update it because this DLC kind of broke it. Yeah, but it'll still load up. What do you say to me, Scrub? Okay. Okay, I did finish it. The mod, the update broke it, so I need to update it. Wait, the mod, I cannot speak at all. No, but if I need to explain that again to anyone, hopefully I'll get better at it as the stream goes on. I'm better explaining it. I used to be able to stream. Well, I used to think I can be able to stream, like back on Twitch. Yeah. Alright, do. But now like streaming is like another foreign language to me. It always was what Dragon will say. It does bother me that I can't hear the music, because a lot of times, like, I'll judge like if the stream is still going or if it stopped all of a sudden. If the music stopped, then I'll know, like, oh, this was wrong. Happened. And what is? Did it crash again? No, come on. Alright. Sorry. I did not know why it crashed. Should be back. It should be back here. Let's end that task. My goodness, this is not... It does not want to work with me today. Alright, so we should be back now. I really... My goodness. Streaming is, quite different now. I'm just trying to think here. That should be everything. I was like, I was somehow like, I was worried that the stream was not going through, but then all of a sudden, that's what happened. Like, it only took a few seconds for the stream to decide to stop working with me here. Alright, well, we should be good now. I would kind of wish I knew why the stream crashed. I have no idea. Like, there's no report in the OBS, like, no crash log or anything like that. And I hope you guys can hear my setup is so scuffed. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell if you guys... I'm pretty sure. Almost certain. Oh, yikes, let's not do that. Almost certain you guys can hear the music, and that you should be able to hear me, and then you should be able to hear Dragon do as soon as he joins back in here. So let me try to get back to what I was doing inside the game. Yeah, I wonder if it was the game being, like, I tried to open the... It can't be opening the game, right? Like, I can't be what broke it, right? Right? Nah. I have it all, like, low settings. There's no way. There's no way the game broke because of the game. If it did, I might have to call it. I think... If it does shut down again, I think that'll be the shortest stream I've ever done. Yikes. Alright. It should be all good. Alright, so as I was mentioning before the shutdown, that, like, if you do it correctly, just remove the patches that don't work with the installer right now, and then you can run your game modded. on how it was. Although, like any new mods, like it's very specific on what kind of mods you could install after that. Hey, welcome in, Blue X. Good to see you. Oh, I didn't even say hi to Zeron or Shibby Mac. Zerons have been here since like 5. If they, I know I saw them like waiting here. I don't think YouTube counts it. I can't remember how it works. Yeah, I know you guys been waiting. Like I kept pushing the stream back an hour. Like the goal was to start at 5, and I went down to 6, and now we're still at 7. It's all good. That's what needed to be done. Oh, well, Blue X, welcome in. Alright, but let me see here. Now, I do want to check out the Beast. I did check it out a little bit, but not very much. Like, I just, like, checked it enough to see, like, how it looks. But hey, Below, have you updated your game? Assuming you probably play Xenoverse too. That's probably how you found the stream. But what I want to do right now is I want to check out this Super Soul. I'm gonna have to go all out. Like I want to check it out. So the XXL, it's 30%, and then increases damage taken from all attacks. That's 10%. It sounds like very I like the speed aspect of it. It's like if I use that with Potential Unleashed, like Potential Unleashed is my favorite form, like in Xenoverse 2. Like I use that all the time, like when I'm fighting online. Like especially on the PS4. Like that's my go-to form, like all the time. I was kind of hoping Beast would be more of a Potential Unleashed type form. I was hoping that it would be aura based only, like it would only add the aura. I didn't want the spiky long hair or the eyes. I know it's not pretty common. Like I've seen a lot of people be really, really interested in this Beast form, and honestly, I don't understand it. Like, if there's anyone who like listen in, like, could you give your reasoning as to why you like Beast? Like, I want to try like it because it is Gohan. Gohan is my favorite Dragon Ball character. Like, at the same time, Beast, it makes no sense whatsoever. Like, what's the lore behind it? What's the reason he got it? How did he get it? Why is it exclusive to him? Apparently, but yet we can get it. Like, it's kind of like they just pulled it out for the movie. Like, that's it. That's all. Okay, hold up. Are you telling me that the eyebrows don't even match the hair color? Is that my fault, or did I mess up that? Is that something on my end, or is it supposed to be like that? I hate the eyes. Like I have it changes the eye color, the eye shape. I hate it. What was that new? I want to see that new combo. How do you do it? Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. How much damage did that do? It's okay. Currently, my guards mod, the one that allows you to charge key, but just by holding in R2 and then hit L1, it's like you can charge your key. I don't have it installed right now because it's not compatible with it. But the only part of it that's not compatible is the combo won't work when that mod is installed. Which honestly I'm fine with, but like I know there's users who like really like Beast and probably will use this combo a lot. But I don't know if I need to worry about like updating it just yet. Like I will update it. I will. Like there's actually more I can do with that mod, so I might add to it either this update or later on. But the current Super Soul I have on is the new one, the Gotenks one, and it's kind of hard to tell with the speed increase for this one because Beast doesn't have any type of speed increase, which most transformations do have, but yet Beast is the one that doesn't have it. Like it does good damage output. It's a little under evolved. Oh no. Okay. The game went a little slow there. I was worried that it was gonna crash again. Alright, let me cancel out of the let me go to the Canton City and check the form. I want to see like that speed increase. Like if it's noticeable, then I might equip it for like maybe like Super Saiyan God Evolved. Well, then again, no, it might work because the Kaidrain. The Kaidrain got like nerfed or buffed. What do you call it? Nerfed or buffed? Which I find really, really interesting. Like that, it's been getting buffed more, nerfed, buffed. The negative Kaidrain went down. So would you call it a buff? I guess or a nerf, because now it kind of is like, it was, I don't know what to call it, a nerf or a buff. I kind of feel, man, but that's really all we got in this update, isn't it? Like, I'm more interested in the actual files, like the file system that was changed, like the files that was, like the PSC file was changed. Like, I'm more interested in those and why those are changed and how they're changed than I am in the actual like in-game changes, like with the transformation and the Super Souls. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, just 5 new Super Souls, which aren't that bad. Like, I could see a reason for each one of them. Like, me personally, I won't use this one because I barely ever use charged Ki Blast. Okay, so that's XL. I'm trying to think, what was that? What was XL? Just earlier today, I went through the stats for each of these. Oops, it's pixelated. There we go. And if you guys don't already know what these Super Souls do, I know Reach Out is like is posting it on Twitter. I'm trying to think. I just saw these stats, like what they actually were. They are accurate. They are accurate this time around. A lot of times, the Super Souls, when it has that S or XL, because the game has changed so much, the Super Souls have also changed. So that S might now be an XL, or that XXL might actually be an S now. Like, they've changed it quite a bit, but they haven't ever changed the actual description of the Super Soul. So it's very misleading. But these 5 that were added are correct. I'm trying to think, what does XL mean? I think it's 20%, or is it 25%? And I guess this one's pretty good for, like, if you're trying to maintain something evolved. Although now with it at was it 18%? Yeah, 18%. Like, you can, like, that goes below like a great majority of Super Souls. Like, boost amount of key restore, like that happens to the key recovery. It happens anytime you're getting hit or taking damage. Like, you can maintain evolved like really well now. Even though you could do it, you could maintain it really well with other Super Souls. Like, where's it at? Like, the one I used to maintain evolved. Is it this one? There's this one. I think this is my main Super Soul. And then there's another one by Gogeta. Yeah, there it is. It always activates key auto recovery. Okay. And this one also. Yeah, if I actually look at, like, if you go to this one, actually, this one's actually a lot better. Now, granted, it does take like 60 seconds to actually activate. But if you're doing like a PvP match. Yeah, I would say PvP, playing with the right people, like player versus player match, will last longer than 60 seconds. So it's a very viable form. I suppose it is just like 30 more seconds longer of an activation than my main Super Soul. My main one is like Beerus, like before destruction comes. What's it called? Before ruin comes to destruction, or something like that. I used it for so long, but yeah, I can't even remember the name of it. Yeah, that's like a 30-second wait time. And then, hey, welcome in, Abdul. That's a 30-second. We're just going over the new Super Souls that were added. It's just these 5 here that you see at the very bottom. And to me, I think this is the only good one. Like, this is the one that I actually will use. Especially when I'm fighting people online. Let me see here. The increased damage taken from all attacks. Yeah, it's 10%. Like, it boosts your attacks by 30%. So, like, I think that's a fair trade-off. It's pretty much what Beast does now. Beast boosts you up 3%, and then takes your defense down 10%. Yeah, question for you, Abdul. Have you updated your game yet? I kind of was hoping more from the free update. But then again, at the same time, like, it's not like DLC. It's very weird, like, playing the game like without the DLC being added. Because, like, for so long, it's been 6 years, right? 6 years, it's always been that way. The free update. And then the DLC came shortly afterwards. But now, like, they're, like, kind of, like, set apart. I don't like it. Like, in terms of modding, like, we might have to wait for eternity to, like, until after the next DLC comes out. Because I remember a while back, I can't remember which update it was, but he updated all his tools and everything. But then, like, the next few days, there was, like, a hotfix for the game. And, like, that fix also kind of broke his tools. So, like, he kind of needed to do it again. So, like, that's usually why he usually waits a few weeks to a month before, like, actually updating the patcher. Although, if you're smart about it, you could always, like, just remove the patches that don't work at the moment. And you can still use some mods, just not all mods, but you can use some. Like, you can use the Lazy Bones installer mods most of the time. Most of them. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else to go over, like, inside the game. If there's nothing to go over it, like, inside the game, I think I'll just go to the, like, looking through the the files. So, like, see what was changed that we don't see, like, in the game. Like, that's what I'm most interested in. Like, the stuff they don't tell us, like, we have to figure it out on our own. Like, that's a very, like, I think that's a very fun part of, like, the game being updated. Like, data mining, like, what's been changed. Like, I enjoy that. Yeah, I think just basically Super Souls and the transformation. Like, I think that's the only main thing inside the game that was, like, even the like, I think it was only one outfit was added here, and it looks disgusting as you would expect it to be. Like, the Cell Max suit. Like, it looks like they gave crayons to a child and said, color in Cell. Like, that's how I imagine it. And yes, I am one of those people that I do go down to the end game, and I will end the game, like, fully most of the time. If I'm, like, testing, like, I'm already, like, inside fighting, then I probably won't. But most of the time, I do a full exit out of the game, because I don't want to risk the save being corrupted. Let me just go over here to the update 1.20. That is the right version to call it, right? And the previous update was 1.19, so ideally you would call it 1.20. But I haven't really seen anyone call it Update 1.20. I've seen like people call it like DLC 16, even though it's not a DLC, but at the same time it is. It's still downloadable content, but yet we're not paying for it like you would for a normal DLC. So you really call it a DLC? Well, we were talking about like right at the beginning of the stream. Alright, so let me see here. So something that's really, really annoying, I really hate, is they did update the Sim B8, well, all the BSCs actually, but I'll focus on the Sim because that's what almost everybody uses, either way. I'm trying to remember, is it, oh wait, no, you don't. Where is the, yeah, it'd be the EAN file. I'm not that. But I haven't really seen the stance like up close. I would like to see it. Like how different is it from like the Super Saiyan stance? Like can't they just reuse the Super Saiyan stance? Like that's what I would prefer them to do. Like they like cause now like every BAC or every moveset now it has to like change or be updated to match the base, new BSC. Because we got new inputs and new BSC entries. It's really annoying. Like I really don't like Beast. So let me see how. So basically, just it's a very very slight difference. I mean, I guess this one does fit like how he actually looks like in the movie. Like that is his stance that he takes. But at the same time, I think it would have been a better choice just to reuse one animation. Knowing Dims, I'm a little surprised they added a new EAN. Or more so, not the EAN, more so like they added it to the BAC. That's the most surprising part. Because even when they added to the I'm saying God, like they if I can speak, holy moly, they did add new BAC entries, but it was only linked to the actual transformation. Yet now they added it to the entire Saiyan BAC, so I wonder. I mean, this does seem kind of rushed. So I wonder if, what do you guys think? Do you think this free update is rushed? And that's why we're not getting the DLC as well? Because if it was the DLC, you actually pay money for it. Versus free update, they're like, oh, we'll just put it in now. Like, maybe they're like a deadline, like, what's the fastest way you could do this? Okay, let's just give them a wig. Give them a wig. Don't change their hair color, just give them a wig. Oh, don't make their eyebrows match the hair color either. That works. Oh, use the default Saiyan male face as the eyes. Like, like I really don't like it. Also, I really hope I'm not too loud for you guys. It's probably impossible for me to be loud. I'm just not a very loud speaking person whatsoever at all. But I do need to mess with the mic a good bit. I just hope it's a good volume for you guys. I'll know for sure after the stream is over on how it sounded. The last stream I did, the mic sounded way too quiet, and I really hated that. So I did up it a little bit, but I'm not peaking or at all. I hope not. Let me get back to this. Man, the stance is actually not too bad. I do like it. I know, I'm going up and down. Oh, I like this, but I hate this. I hate that, or how lazy, or you know what they could have done? They could have just used an already existing, the potential unleashed stance. Isn't it exactly the same? What's this? Oh, that's part of the new combo, right? Is it? Is that the same as potential unleashed? If we go to Gohan. Okay, I think it's not the same, is it? No. The more I think about it, I still want to check it. Let's go here and let's go to the. It should be in Gohan's animation file. I just want to compare it. Do they really need to add a whole new one, or could they just use what was already in the game? Let's check it out here. Alright, it's probably down here at the bottom. Oh, hold on. Okay, so it is. Are you? They're not the same, right? Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 16. Yeah, pretty much. That's what everybody's calling it. A lot of people argue whether or not it is a DLC. And DLC is just downloadable content, but can we really call this DLC because we don't pay for it? Which is usually what DLC refers to, but welcome in, Mohammed Gamer. Right now we're just looking at the animations, and I'm trying to find out why did they add this animation? Why not just use one that was already in the game? Right here, what you see here is Gohan's ultimate, or Gohan's potential unleashed animation. And then right here is the Beast animation. Man, I really wish they would have used what was already in the game. Because adding these new BAC entries, even adding the new combo entries, it destroys every moveset mod. Which I would say it's probably, I don't really know, moveset mods versus transformation mods. Moveset mods are incredibly popular. I would say everyone who's modded Xenoverse 2 has downloaded at least one moveset mod. I know I have. And there's also mods you don't really count it as a moveset. My charging mod, it's in the same file system as movesets, but it's not a moveset. Because it doesn't really add new inputs. Well, it does add new inputs, but it doesn't add new combos or a new combo streams. All mods that edit the BAC or the BCM, now they all need to be updated to match the default CSC. It just, I don't like it. Like, I think they could have taken a much, much smarter approach with this. And the fact that they did take this approach with it, like I said, it does seem like this free update was kind of like rushed. It just irks me a little bit. Even more so than during 1.18, when like all the formats for like the IDB files changed. This irks me more than that, because the only thing that needed to be updated for those was just like the tools, which already gets updated every time the game updates. Like LazyBone needed to update his serializer. Eternity needs to update the patcher, which happens like almost every time. But now, like every single mod that edits the VC, the VCM, needs to be updated to match this one. Like, oh man, this, like that's what bothers me a little bit. That's a game, Sportiax, of course. It shouldn't bother you. Alright, yeah, it's a bit obvious. Yeah, it shouldn't, but it does. Alright, what else did they change? So that's the character file. That's the character. I'm gonna pause that. That is the character animation that was changed. Or the beast animation that was added. Like the BSC part. I want to see what else was added. Like that I could like visually like see or look at. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's 1.19. Man, I really should clear out my CPK, my extracted CPKs. I have the extracted CPKs all the way from March 2021. I think I have even older CPKs. If I really think about it. They do take up quite a good bit of storage. I really should clear them out. I want to see here. So then what's it called? SIO. So that's the new, not that one. This is the orange Piccolo. Now, they said it's unedited, but I think his model is done, right? Oh my goodness. Not white, I want black. Alright. So now is this, yeah, this is orange, not yellow. Okay. Now I'm really curious how they'll handle the well, I guess he's a cast character, so I guess they can handle it pretty well. Yeah, the yellow Piccolo, because the yellow Piccolo, it's just potential unleashed pretty much for Piccolo. But if you use that, if they add that to the CACs, like I don't know if they will, but if they do, that'd be great, because then we could figure out, they would most likely add a function or a BSE type that would change the skin color, hopefully, and we could finally change the skin color when you transform. Like, I was thinking about making a mod where you change the Namekian skin color upon transformation. Although in order to do it, it's kind of like a hack and slash type of deal. Like, I would need to edit the actual BCS part colors using Lazybone's transformation, Lazybone's installer, and then like only apply it when the transformation happens. But yet, yeah, I'd be, oh man. As right now, I think it'd be more of a hassle to create a Namekian, like a skin color Namekian, a changing skin color Namekian. Like I don't think the value would be there. Like it would look cool and all that, but like only like for like the first few times. Because if I'm thinking about it correctly, in order to do it for the CACs, like even when they untransform, it would still be like the same. It's like while they're like fighting or every single match they do, it'd be like a permanent transformation. Like they can never undo it because their skin color would change. And it's not. I don't know. Is it a bad idea? I could try it. See how far I could get. Then again, I don't. The more I think about it, I didn't have a Namekian. Like I removed it before. Because of modding Namekians, oh my goodness. Modding Namekians, Majins, like I hate it. Like in terms of like giving them like transformations and all that. I made one mod where I gave Namekians and Majins transformations. I hated it. Alright, and then where's the sim? Now they said that this is the next one. This is the unfinished Beast Gohan. Is that right? No, is it? Oh no, this is oh dear. This is Cell Max. Oh my goodness. Like seriously, this looks like a child drawing of Cell. Or like someone threw up Cell. Like just the colors don't match at all. Or I'm not mistaken, right? Like you guys agree, like no one will possibly think these colors would match, right? Or I mean, I don't. I'm not like a color, like what's it called, like color theory type of guy, or anything like that. Maybe they do match to a certain extent, but to me, I don't think they do. I'm trying to think here. What else was changed? Or what else could I look at? So the stage, I'm kind of curious. I don't know these names well enough to know what's new, what's not. But didn't they mention that we are getting a new stage? Because the patcher, the stage patcher doesn't work at the moment. Like I had to delete it. So I'm pretty sure we are getting a new stage, but it's not It's not added yet. Or maybe just like the unfinished version of it might be in the file system. That's probably what it is. Bruh. What do you mean, bruh? Something wrong? Beerus-sama. Is there something wrong? Is the stream still alive? The bruh scares me. What do you mean? I mean, I could save myself some time and just check out what if Rechow posted any new information. I could do that. Oh, he doesn't have it linked on his maybe I can't see it because I'm in streamer mode. That might be more likely. But please tell me what you mean, viewers. Is there something wrong with the stream? Okay, yeah, so Retail did do some. He has posted. Oh, that's very nice. I like that. I've never been a fan of Hit. Well, like Hit as a character is pretty cool. Like in terms of like the too, like I hate him. Mainly because like everybody likes to cheese and use him online. Like there's no skill involved with using Hit. Like he could be brainless and still be able to use Hit. What else? So far, that's all he's added or posted about since I've seen. I saw all these recent posts. So now that these like new stats are available for Certain Blue and Certain Blue Evolved, like I think they're pretty on par with each other. I think the main difference between the two now would be that one does a little more damage. I don't think I'm mistaken about that. I know you guys probably can't see it, but I'm worried that if I zoom in, something might go wrong. Like maybe that's why the stream crashed, because I was zooming in too much. But yeah, they both do the same key restoration rate. They both have very 10% difference in the stamina restoration rate. And yeah, just 10% difference in the attack damage. Oh, okay, that's okay. So now 13 Blue actually takes less damage than 13 Blue Evolved. Like, yeah, I think, and I mean, okay, 13 Blue Evolved is a little faster, but not by much. Looks like just like 4%. So yeah, they're pretty close together. Like they're pretty close to like on par with each other. Like I think Evolved looks better. Like I like the aura of Evolved. It's like I'll still use Evolved more than Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, but, wow. I never really noticed it. Or now it's noticeable that they are more like closer together. Now, if there's any changes that you guys want to see, like if you want to look at that you're curious about, feel free to ask. I have all the files extracted here from the update, so you're good to ask. Or if you want to know based off what the title says, like you can still mod, or like how to mod the game, like before the modding tools update. If you want to know what I mean by that, I can show it again. Oh, here's something pretty interesting about base form. I was looking at it earlier today. So for some reason, it doesn't make sense to me. But this is the transformation BSE. And it's only a one-stage transformation mod. Not mod, transformation. Oh my goodness, did I really open it in XML? You guys can't read that. I can't. You can. Well, then again, I would say most who tune in are modders, so maybe you can. But let me get more easier to read on stream. Alright, so I question, why is there two BAC entries? Like down here, this is the entry for like D transformation. One while you're in the air and one while you're on the ground. But there's two, like, and like to me, they look exactly the same. Like I wonder, like, why are they exactly the same? I'm trying to like spot the difference between them. I'd probably have to look more into it to actually see the difference, but I don't get it. It's the same animation, same entries. Like here's another example of as to why like we could think that this free update was like rushed. It's like on like a developer team, like you assign people like different things to do, right? It to be efficient and all that. So like I wonder like if two people were assigned like the same exact entry to work on. I can't really word it exactly correctly. But like they're exactly the same. Like how do you why? Why are they exactly the same? It can't be the animation entry, right? Like it's one like even I was thinking like one could be like while you're in the air and one could be like while you're on the ground. But no, the EAN index would be different if it was like that. You know, I'm trying. Maybe because the CACs, one entry is for one CAC and the other is for the other one. Like maybe Imagine needs a Pacific BAC entry just because how screwed up they are. I really question it. If anyone has any like other thoughts or opinions about it, feel free to let me know. Like, what's your thought or opinion as to why these have like the exact same entries we get? Like, I wonder if they were gonna make. Nah, they can't. they won't be able to do that, right? Or I'm just thinking out loud. And I thought I had a very brief thought was they were going to make beast form like a 2-stage transformation, but then they decided not to. But yet, at the one there already, like it literally looks like a copy and paste. Like that's what it seems like it is a regular copy and paste. Like I don't think there's any other transformation that has like more entries than they need to. Unless for a very specific purpose. But I can't think of one for this one. Like, I really want to find the difference between these two. They have the same EAM, right? I guess you could. Yeah, see, there's only one animation file, so I guess I could look at the BCM. See, like, why is that different? Or see, maybe this will answer why it has two BAC entries. Okay, so right here. So that's a 1. Here's a 0. That's the first That's the first BAC entry. Okay, so there's no difference there. No difference here. Oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong one. I need to look at 5 and 1. No, come on, there has to be something different, right? I mean, I don't understand, like, this one activates first. Because the BCM is like kind of like in like an if-then type of statement. And that's at least how I look at it. Like, if this is false, and then it will just keep going down. It'll go to the first one that activates, that meets the criteria or the trigger for it. Maybe there's a new I know there is a new BAC type. I wonder, maybe that's why they're like exactly the same entry. Like, as of right now, you can't see it. It's not documented. It's very interesting. Like, this is what I like to do when a new update comes out. Just go through the forum, see what they change, see what they don't show, like tell us, or what's shown in the game. Like, not like the back. Could you call it back end stuff? Like the back end stuff? Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I would call it that, like the back end stuff. I do like back end development a lot more than front end development. I cannot stand HTML, CSS. I hate it. Like, I find HTML and CSS like very easy. Like, do this and do that. Like, oh, that's obvious. Okay. And like backend, like, it's a lot of like trial and error. Like, you gotta work on it. Use your brain. How do we still mod? Alright, Jimmy. I'll show you how. So keep in mind, now you can still mod. Like you can install like a lazy bone type mods. You can do like drag and drop. You can edit your mods. But like in terms like, for example, if you want to like add a new stage, well, because this patch that, so these 4 patches you see here, so I'll explain it as I'm showing you. And I can't zoom in anymore because I'm worried it might crash the stream if I zoom in too much. But so the patches you see here, the mist clouds, the new stages, the pre-baked patches, and the Pasito CSE XML. If you delete all of those from your XP2 patches folder, then you will technically be able to mod the game. Like all your Chara mods, your CSE looks, how they look, will still work. But in terms of like installing new XML files, new XML mods, not all of them will work. Like I installed a transformation mod I'm working on. It works, but yet there's no effects. Like you can't really tell you're transformed. So like it's kind of like that. But I mean, take it how you will, take it how you want. But yes, you can still mod the game by just deleting the patches that are outdated. Do you think you can make one video to add movement to the clothes? I have seen that they add type bones, but I don't know how to add them or export them. Hey, have you posted before on one of my videos in the comments? I remember someone asking that, like, almost the exact same question. Is that you? Okay, but the Eternity will just update it relatively soon, though. Maybe. I would have to say probably not. Like, if I think about it as a developer standpoint, if I knew the game was going to be updated within like a few weeks to a month, I would wait. I wouldn't update it until I knew it wouldn't be updated for a long time. Or another like 6 months later on. But when you got these updates like so close together, I don't think Eternity will update it as soon as we think he will. We've known that he's taking like breaks in the past. Like as long as we've gone without the modding tools being updated, I believe it was like a month, 2 months, something in that time range. Granted, he had personal life to go through. He gave a brief explanation as to why. But since these mods or these updates are so close together, I don't know if he'll update it so soon. Like I want it. Like I'm hesitant on updating my mods that this update broke. I'm hesitating on updating them until after this next update comes out. Because I don't want to work on something like I want to take that time and then just have it break again. Yeah, true, but last time they updated it like an hour. True. Yeah, he did. That was pretty cool. And actually, I was really surprised by it, that it was updated so soon. I'm trying to think, what was the main reason as to why? I mean, last DLC, they pretty much added everything like that they regularly do. Yeah, Red R. I think I'll give you the same response I gave on that comment video. That comment from the one who commented about like clothing be able to move. I can't make a video on that because I hate they're called physics files, So I'll show you here the SCD files. So like, let's use Super Saiyan 3 here as a example. Now we all know that the Super Saiyan 3 here moves, and that's because of the SCD files. Like they have their own file and their own ESC, and like they're a pain to mod for me. I don't like them. Like a lot of times when files have SCD files, I'll do everything I can to take away the SCD part of it, the physics part of it, and just make it a regular model. Like I'm not the right person to ask to make a video on it. Like I'm trying to think who does some good like physics mods. There's one person who does it, though they do a bit of they do some questionable mods, I'll say that. I don't know who does like a lot of physics mods. To be fair, it's good to play the base game with new beasts at the moment. Anyway, it changed a lot of combo routes. Yeah, true. Yeah. So, are you a fan of the beast form, Jimmy? Like, I'm not. Like, I never was. Like, to me, it makes no sense whatsoever. Like, how did Gohan get this? Why did he get it? Like, I think beast form is more of a like potential unleashed, like level 2, grade 2 of it. Like, I'd rather they call it like ultimate potential rather than beast form. But hopefully I answered your question, Red R. Now what? Oh, right. And then Jimmy, I think I answered your question too on how to continue to mod it, technically mod the game. I'll explain just real quickly for anyone who didn't hear. Just remove these 4 XML files from the e-patches folder, the MISC, new stage, pre-baked patches, and Placido CSC XML. Then you're good to go. Loved the moment, don't mind the look. Like that Gohan guy at first, but the name is horrendous. Yeah, like I like Gohan. Like he is my favorite Dragon Ball character. Like it could be the fact that we all like kind of grew up with Gohan. Like Gohan is a young adult, and right now in the series, and like so am I. Like when he was a teenager, I was also a teenager, and when he was a kid, like Dragon Ball, when Dragon Ball like was first starting, like I think a lot of us like could relate to Gohan. So I think that's why a great majority of us probably like Gohan a lot. I would imagine. And you know, like for the longest time, I like to do that. He's my second favorite character. Yeah, Gohan. Like we kind of grew up with Gohan, so like I think that's why like he's like well liked. But yeah, like I want to like it. Like I just can't. It just doesn't make any sense. Like if there's lore to it, if there's background to it, like then maybe I'm more open to like it. Like, oh, that makes sense now. Oh, okay, that's why it looks like that way. That's how it has that. But it makes no sense at all. Like they just pulled it out for the movie. Like even Piccolo, even his form makes a little more sense than Beast form. Like this is pretty much what his power up would be from Grand Elder Guru. But yeah, like amplified by Shenron. it makes sense. Like you can see the logic behind it. Like there's no logic behind beast form. I do like that beast resembles the original color of Super Saiyan. Oh, does it really? Really? Original color Super Saiyan was gonna be like a kind of like a gray. I mean, original color of Super Saiyan. Alright, let's see. Hopefully I can safely go to Reddit. Yeah, the Origins design was white and red. Oh, okay. Huh. I never knew that. So, okay. So, like, the anime kind of, like, just based off this, like, Redditor's post, which I kind of take their post, like, with a grain of salt. Unless, like, a lot of people, like, back it up. So then, we went over this, Gaz Pacho. I recognize you. I remember you. Please don't. Please don't. You know better. You know how much I want you to do that, which is why you do it. So please welcome in Gaz Pacho. I actually like that name a lot better than Garth. But then again, knowing you, am I saying something horrible? Am I saying like some type of slur or something? Hold on. I'm gonna open up a new private window and type in Gaz Pacho. And it's pixelated so you guys can't see it. Maybe I should ask Gaz if I should type this in. There's a concept art by Akira somewhere. Okay. I'll just type in concept art. Is this it? And you're just gonna type with a what was it? You want me to say it? Is that gonna get you going? Oh dear, I should stop talking. No, that's not. That's too fan made to be it. That's not the okay. I never know what will show up here. I'm always a little worried. Okay, so this kind of looks like it would be it, but I wonder if this was like, was this after Beast Form was announced or like way before? Because yeah, it's okay. Deviant art, first time Super Saiyan, original manga colors. Yeah, yeah, that's like exactly right. Like that looks exactly like Beast Form. Huh. So Beast Form is more like a original, like kind of like a homage to the original look, like original concept look of Super Saiyan. I never knew that. Like that helps me like the form a little bit more. Hey, so what that Redditor is saying is false? Probably. Like I said, I take what Redditors say with a grain of salt. Like they need to be like backed up way more. I sent it to you on the official manga panel. Okay, I think I've seen this now. I think I recognize it. Okay, yeah. There's a really, I don't know if we call him big YouTuber. I forget his name. But he does like a whole like character arc or something like that has like this type of design with like the white hair, the red eyes. I wonder if he did that because of the original concept of Super Saiyan. I never knew that. I never knew about this. That's cool. Thanks for telling me about it, Jimmy. Super Saiyan was always supposed to be yellow, but they couldn't do it since Mega is only black and white. Well, I mean, yeah, well, take it however you want. Yeah, all right. I'm very curious to what your name means, and okay, just real quick, I'm just gonna like, because I know Gaz. All right, I know. Okay, it's safe. It's okay. It's okay. Apparently, when I type in gazpacho, it is a drink of raw blended vegetables. They literally explain why Super Saiyan was white in the manga, right? That's why Beast designed that way, though. Gazo is literally a soup. Okay, but knowing you, I was a little worried. Alright. I was a little worried I might have been saying like a slur, or it might mean something else. But, okay. But I like that. I like your name much better. It's Gazpacho. Am I saying it correctly? Like, I know I can just call you Gaz. Or I could call you the full thing. I don't know. Gazpacho. Or Pacho. Or Patch. I'm probably not saying it right. I barely know how to speak. Well, let's hear how Google pronounces it. Gazpacho. LMAO. Why would I slur? I would make you say something over. Yeah, you would, which is why I questioned you. Yes, you are. Gaz is for short. Gaz is for short. Alright, cool. Alright, but let me see here. Okay, yeah, it's unpixelated. That's why Beast is good in my books, because there's a reason for the more evil look. I mean, yeah, like I said, I think I can like the form a little bit more knowing that information. But, like, I want to know why Gohan got it. Like, what's the logical logic behind the form? Like, we all know why Super Saiyan exists. Like, they gave logics, they gave background before it appeared. Like, he was always like an urban legend, like they gave like background, like as to how they attained it, why they attained it, and then like teaching other people, teaching other things how to attain it. Like, can Gohan teach other people how to obtain Beast form? I don't know, because like we don't know anything about it. We don't know the logic of it. That's what irks me about it. Makes more sense for it. Before you said that, I thought more of it as like a inverted potential unleashed. Because then you have potential unleashed kind of gives like Gohan like a shiny, like a outline to his hair, like has bits and parts of it be yellow, not yellow, white. But then, like, when he transformed, it becomes more, like, he gets more white and less black hair. But I do like that original concept idea of there's just Super Saiyan 4 Beast. That's why Beast looks that way. I do like that more. There you go. Akira already came out stating why Super Saiyan has white hair in the manga. I mean, okay. I mean, that's exactly what that Redditor post said, if I remember correctly. I read it correctly. Which, you know me, I don't read or talk correctly. I try to, but it never happens. Basically, what you just said, Gaz, that's kind of what I remember. I would say Beast mode compares more to aspect of Broly's Wraith full mode. Wraith. I sometimes forget about that. Like a Wraith mode, like even that makes sense for Broly, because like that's more like a savage mode. Like that's more like what's it called? Primal? Like more primal. So like Saiyans, and Broly is like a very primal Saiyans, like that's why he has that form. Like no one else. Like that makes sense. Like he like there's a logic to that form. Not for Beast. See, now if that's true, guys, then I think Beast actually look like a beast. Like, should it look like Super Saiyan 4 level? I mean, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Because, like, if you think about it, like a Saiyan, like within a Saiyan is like that ape or like that beast, I guess. Like, if they say it's that beast awakened within, we'll make it more beast like. Like, yes, give Gohan fur, hair, or like change to his face to more like represent like a beast or an ape or something, other than just like super duper spiky hair. I mean, that's what I prefer Beast to look like as well. Exactly, Wraithful and Beast are more primal, right? Yeah, I definitely, because yeah, Gohan has always been that way. Like he's always like in Dragon Ball, like when he gets angry, like his face does like change to be more like an animal-esque or more beast-esque like and like it see that makes sense. Like if this is their way to like to introduce Super Saiyan 4 as like kind of being more mechanical, then I'd be all for it. I'm like, oh yeah, Beast, oh, that's so cool. Like we imagine if Beast resembled Super Saiyan 4 more. Like we could get a Super Saiyan 4 transformation without actually getting Super Saiyan 4 transformation. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a 50-50. Like that'd be cool. I would like that. It'd be different for everyone, I guess. Orange Piccolo is just hidden potential, right? Yeah, that's what we also said. Ultimate Gohan, so that's what Orange Piccolo is, that Piccolo version of that transformation. Yeah, true. Now there's, while we're talking about it, there's something I want to check here. So let me open up, where are you at? The pup folder. There you are. Alright, and then I'm gonna go to the older pup folder, the last DLC. Looks like I need to and I'm just gonna hit compare. And I want to, like, we already know most of these changes that were made. Let's go ahead and compare them. Show the monkey mod you made. I never finished it. So I was a while back, like maybe like 2021. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I started streaming like in January 2021, so yeah, almost around this time last in January 2021. I was making like a monkey mod, like kind of like a great ape, but like scaled down way more that you could actually use to fight in Xenoverse 2. And I was gonna call it Good Ape. You get it? Because, you know, like Great Ape is already big and maybe it's a little smaller, so like Good Ape. But yeah, so I mean, I never finished it. I don't know if I will. I want to, but at the same time, we'll see. I could show. I think, yeah, I still have it. I could show you. Plus, anyone can get Beast because if Beast was only a transformation for Gohan, they would have allowed it to give it to everyone in custom character in Xenoverse. Think of it as like this: UI Goku is to Ego Vegeta is to Beast Gohan. Yeah, kind of. It's in that regard. Sent you an image on Discord. Are you referring to me? Oh man. Alright, so yes and no. Like, it's like, no, not with the long hair. Like, see, now that fits, like, but like, it's weird. Beast Gohan, like, his hair is like too long and too like spiky and long. But yeah, this one's like, it fits even though it's long. I don't know about the tail, because he did lose his tail. Like imagine Super Saiyan 4 with like not nearly as long hair. It still has the fur, and it kind of like follows like him up into the face more. Like it was like more fur around the face as well. Like that's kind of without the tail, without the like long hair. Like that's kind of what I picture as like Beast should have been. You know, kind of like a monkey, like a certain type of monkey. How like they have their fur, and then their fur also goes up into their neck and starts to go into their face a little bit. Like I think that would have been much better picture for Beast. Yeah, I've heard that too. That the concept is on. They wanted to. Wait. I think I'm mistaken with something else or another anime. Let me see here real quick. Oh, okay. So this right here, this is Super Saiyan Blue. Like we already know about this change. That Super Saiyan Blue got a instead of having like an increased damage taken, they had like a decrease in damage taken, which is pretty cool. All right. And then like this is like the whole entire like new. This is the Beast stat entry. Although that's interesting. Where are you at? 107? Is that the one? I think that might be what I'm looking for. No. Okay, so 227. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. No, I'm mistaken here. I'm looking. No, the cadre. Like I was trying to like figure like, okay, why is there no other difference? Cadre is like in another file. That's in the talisman file for the super souls. That's why the only difference you see here is that defense and the beast form. You still share a Discord? You still share a Discord server? What do you mean? I mean, yeah, like almost everybody nowadays, every person online, even in your other account was in there. Although Gaz, alright, Gaz. My Discord is I have a filter there. You might not like it. It might limit you a bit much, because I do. It does delete automatic swear words. Do you have your own server now? I do. I do have my own server now. Yes, but I'm very strict in there, like with like what people post. Just be aware of that. You were in there a while ago, but like, I just, like me personally, like I don't swear, like I don't take any type of form like what's the term? Oh man, why can't I think of the term? I can't think of it. Vulgar? Profanity. Like there's no profanity in there. There's no vulgarness in there. Like I delete all of it. It filters it out. So just be aware of that. So far we haven't had anyone who like really like broke any rules or broke any of those issues. Well, granted, it gets deleted either way immediately. But I kind of know how you are, guys. So if you do want to join, just be aware of that. And alternate color for 674 and the 10 kg games are apparently the original concept for those forms. Those were the original colors. Oh, I think you're not talking about. Didn't Big Guy Tenkaichi 3 also do that? The different colors for like the original concept ideas or something like that, or like the manga colors. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. The 10 kg games. I don't think I've heard of that. I was gonna say something, I just lost it. In terms of what's it called? I lost what I was gonna say. Yeah, alright, let me find the let me just type in like monkey image. Like there's a certain type of monkey I'm thinking of that like if it was kind of like based off of this, like if feast form like kind of looked like in terms of the aspect of the fur. I know it's a little weird, but as Frieza says, they are a bunch of monkeys. Let me monkey human hybrid. It's in my head, but yet trying to think how it could fit. Before I say what the heck are we on now? Okay, so here we go. Here's okay, not that. I think this is what I'm thinking of. Okay. Planet of the Apes. Ape is okay, that makes way more sense. So let's go here. All right. So you kind of see how. Oh, let me zoom up a little bit. Kind of see how like his like you can see how like the fur like goes all around him like that, like even to his face and like and his head. Like I think this will have been like a better like representation of a beast form. The stream went to a weird side. I'm trying to word it like as how I think like beast form should have been, like if it really is like the beast within, like within like a Saiyan is like an ape, right? Like you don't want to do like a full on like ape transformation. Like you kind of meet it in the middle, but it won't be Super Saiyan 4. It'd be more like apeness, more beastness. Like I think this would have fit a little better for beast mode. Like he would get fur like all over his body and a little bit on his face, and he would like go into it more kind of. Oh dear, I'm not. Can you verify? The bot should do it automatically. Sometimes the bot is slow. I suppose I could do it. I can manually do it if you really want me to. Okay, I see both of you. I wonder. Oh dear. Guys, though, just please be very, very and then I see Jimmy there. I'll go ahead and verify Jimmy as well. The bot should have done it. Like as long as you meet certain criteria. Hey, welcome in Absolution. Absolution. I think I recognize you from the Citadel. I think I've seen you in there. Yeah, there you go. And then Jimmy, you should also be verified in there. Right now, we're just going through the files, kind of like the new files seem like what was changed that they don't show us like in the game. Like most of which we already know. Like honestly, there's really not that much at all that was changed. Like other than the transformation Like, they added the darn BAC entries that break every single moveset mod, including mine. I need to update, but I probably won't update until the actual DLC comes out. Because who knows, maybe that DLC might break the update I might make to the mod. And we're also talking about like the purpose or like the thought reasoning behind Beast, why it looks the way it does and all that. I heard that they nerfed hit. Yeah, I see. Retail recently posted about that. It seems that his combos are a little slower. Kill the monkey mod I convinced you to make. Man, I haven't gone to that mod in a while. Alright, for a little bit. I'll show how scuffed. Okay, I think the first idea of it was a super ape form. That's it? Yeah. I don't know what that was. Hold on, what the heck? What was I doing? I question younger Sportiax a lot. What was that meme, what was he cooking? Like, what was I doing? Okay, that's not it. Was it the modding stream? No? You still have the list of mods I just suggested you make? I don't think so. That's from the older Discord server, and that channel was deleted, I think. Yeah, of course you like it, guys. Of course you do. Where is it? Is it in here? I think this might be it. Yeah, hey, Absolution, what are your thoughts on the whole update, the beast form, all that? That's it? Hey, that's it. It's not colored. Okay, I think this is like a very early concept idea of it. It's Ozara form. I can tell you this, the majority of them still haven't been created. Okay, that's not the colored version of it. I have a better one. Where the heck is it? I think it might be right here. Why is it broken? I think that was like the unfinished version. Well, it's still unfinished. What the hell? What was I doing? Why? It's cool, and it's nice to see that they are moving towards more detail in their release. That's a pretty good stance on it. But I feel like this free update was rushed. Like, I think they could have done like a much better way to add an animation for the form rather than include it inside the BAC. Like, they should have done after BSC for if they want to add new combos when you transform. Like, after BSC makes so much more sense. I'm trying to find, like, the finished version of it. Is this it? Hey, it's pretty close. No, dear. That's alright. We're getting a little closer. But I connected the great ape face and the come on, where are you at? I'll find it. What was that? 4/5/2021. Yeah. About this time in 2021. Oh, is this it? Hey, I think this might be it. He had the monkey face? Yeah, he definitely did. It was coming along pretty well. Hey, there you are. There we go. That's it. Oh, man. It's been over 2 years? Yeah, over 2 years since I saw this form. I'm on my PC now, so I can't type fast, so I can type faster. You were on the puny mobile. Understandable. That's it. Yeah. This is it. Oh man, this is pretty fun to work. This was pretty fun to work on. Like, I like this idea. I like this concept. My monkey. Yeah. Like, I could finish it. I could. Like, the whole like idea behind this is like it's a good ape rather than like a great ape. Like, there's an animation as well. New folder. Where's that animation? Scale. There you are. Wait, why did I just? Come on. It was broken in the game though. Yeah, it was broken. Okay, OBS crashed. An okay ape. A good ape. But my original idea was to call it controlled Ozara state. But then someone in the Citadel, when they saw it, like they said, a good ape. I'm like, oh, that fits. That name fits really well. Was it Neo? Neor? I think Neor might have been the one to suggest it. Or Haruma? Someone suggested it. Like, as to what to call it. The face kept doing weird. Yeah, that was the idea. Yeah. Okay, I had that. I know the animation doesn't fit at all for a good ape. Okay, what? That can't be the right animation I used. Nah, that's not the right animation. What would he have modified grade 8 skills? That's a great question. He wouldn't be. I would fix his tail. I mean, I don't have a. I could put the animation tail on. But that's a great question. What do you have modified grade 8 skills? Usually I don't include skills in my mods because I want the user to use their own. Like I just want like the transformation just to be there, but then they make it their own by using skills to add. The guy used Angry Broly animation. What was it? And I think it was Angry Broly. That was the original idea. I can't remember what we said we were going to do. We got skill, but yeah, what exactly was... Oh, Zara form BCS. That must be... Is that different than this one? Yeah, I guess that was a little different than this one. Is this the more finished version of it? Does that look any different? Oh, if we show feet too much, we might get Gad going there. I can't tell the difference between the other one and this one. Oh, I think this one has like better... I can't remember. We never really got past the modeling point. I think I did a pretty good job in Blender of combining the grade 8 face with the body, and like it does kind of match the facial animations. I say kind of for a very particular reason. Because if we let's go ahead and take this. Let's go ahead and we'll do this one. Oh, he doesn't have a skeleton right now. Oh, I got. Yeah, so like it does kind of match the facial animations until yeah. Oh dear. Use the start of the gigantic roar. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Wow. Yeah, I use that like I could use that like to kind of like transform, you know, like as a transformation animation, kind of. Yeah, and then there's one of these like that was like very iconic. It looked like an actual like something like an actual monkey will make. Oh man, where is it? Is it that one? No, not that one. Oh my goodness. Is this it? No, it's posted in the Citadel. But I don't care enough to like actually. Yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness! This was the classic animation. It should change. Yeah, it very slightly changes his eyes. Like, yeah, I think the eyes are pretty good. But honestly, I don't care enough to match it with the make it actually match the mouth. Like I don't want to mess with the mouth animations to try to make it accurate. This is pretty good. Yeah, let me if we go over here to the Citadel. Oh, yeah, that no one wants. I don't want you to see that channel. It's all pixelated. And then let's go here. One, yep, there you are. Yeah, this is the much 6/13/2021. Face rigging, yeah, but I don't want to change it. I don't want to fix it or anything like that. I'm not going to try to fix it because I just can't. I really can't. I don't know how, and I don't want to. Yeah, it's close enough. All right, it's close enough. It works on some of them. It really works on some animations. Oh my goodness. It's also very comical. Face rigging would ruin the whole mod. LOL. True. Have you seen like a monkey smile or a monkey set your face or anything like that? It's actually isn't that far off from it. All right. So we can say it's more accurate. I made it. I purposely made it to be accurate to monkeys and apes and all that. This is like a little bit of like a tangent that we dived into. We were going through the new mod files and looking at them, see what changed. But I actually am pretty close to wrapping up stream here. I'm about to get a phone call here, which means I'll need to take a drive here. So we got like probably like 5-10 more minutes of stream. For monkeys smiling is a threat, right? But yeah, why don't I go ahead and explain in the last 10 minutes here? The main reason most of you are probably watching is how to still mod your game even though the game updates. It's actually really simple. Well, technically mod. I should include that part. Technically, still mod your game. So it works with it being creep deformed. Yeah, it definitely works. So if you look here on the right here, this is my recycling bin, and these are the patches I removed from the XV2 patches folder. These are the ones that are outdated. when you first open up, when you start a game through the bin folder, it'll tell you, like, the first one will say, like, misc patch. I have it written down here. It will say misc patch mob BTR. All you gotta do is just remove a patch that matches the first part here. And then I know if you're on mobile, you might not be able to see it too well. I can't really zoom in. I'm worried it will crash the stream like it did earlier. So that I can mess around with him. Orange Piccolo. Well, he's not ready yet. Like they did like a work in progress of him. Like his model looks to be done, but like his actual like moveset or BSC, BCM, like it's not. Those are not finished. I don't think he has any skill entries. And he's not really in the PSC file yet, or the like he can't be chosen in the character selection. Like it's a work in progress file for Orange Piccolo so far. If I move, nope, never mind. I don't want to do that. I'll just show it like this. But let me see here. Yep. Did you want to see all of those? Yeah, so like this is how you like technically still mod your game before the Eternity updates his tools. Like some mods will still work, like anything inside your character folder will still work as a mod. So like, so you got like moveset mods, or you got like just like color mods. What do you call them? Like custom models for outfits or costumes, anything like that. Like all of that will still work. Like anything else, or like Lazy Bone installer will work. Are you just copying what you see on stream here? Let me know if I'm making clear for you guys. Like I might make it like a tiny short, like a tiny YouTube short, show you guys like how to actually how to do it. Yeah, I could. Do I really want to? I don't know. Like I like making like evergreen content. Like I don't want to make a video about like the new beast skill or new like super souls or anything like that. I appreciate that absolution. That's very good. That way they can read it. Yeah, if I zoom in, it might. We're towards the end here. I really hope it doesn't crash. I think I was doing it too much earlier, but here you go. Here you go, you puny mobile users. Looks like I can't get all of it here. Although, is it? Could I just move over a little bit? If I shrink it down. Maybe then you guys can see all of it. Nah, you guys still can't see all of it. But yeah, there you go. It's a little better. Now, if I turn it off, I just hope it doesn't crash. Like, I'm like 89% convinced that the reason why the stream crashed earlier is because I was doing this like zooming in way too much. But I just did it once, so it might be okay. And I am wrapping up here. And if the stream does crash, then it'll be the end of the stream. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty much how you technically still mod Xenoverse 2 before the actual modding tools are updated. Like, if you really do want to see like all the new files, new Super Souls. But no, honestly, I would wait because it's really the only new things like in the game are like the transformation and the Super Souls. Like that's basically it. If you're data mining, obviously you already updated. But if you're worrying that you're missing out on it or anything like that, I would say no. You're probably not. If you can still mod the game, just go download a beast mod. A modder does it way better. All right, then the developers, like the beast mod, the beast form. It takes away your key. It gives you really super duper spiky hair. It gives you the default CAC eyes. Like, it's not worth it to update your game yet. But I mean, this works for every update. I do this every time the game updates. I delete all the patches that the installer doesn't like at the moment, and I can still continue to mod the game. Like, work on editing my mods, fix them, make them more compatible. That way, when everybody starts to update, like, they'll see my mods there and like they're ready to be used. That's my purpose. Grun's Beast mod. Yeah. I was wondering if I know someone mentioned like a really good beast mod. I couldn't remember if it was Grun's or not. Yeah, Grun's. Yeah, their transformation mods are always the best. Yeah, I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me. I know I'll have to leave here pretty soon. Let me go ahead and go to the ending scene screen here. Yeah, let me see. How long has the stream been going? About 2 hours. Let's add like 30 minutes because like I crashed like within 3 minutes of the stream a few hours ago. Like about 2.5 hours. That's pretty normal for like my streams. It might be a little longer. But yeah, I usually stream like I want to stream the Xenoverse 2 modded fights. Like, here's a verbal like request or verbal like, I don't know what to call it. Like, if you want to do my online fights, well, I guess it's kind of hard to do them now because I updated already. So like, I guess I kind of had to wait until like after them. Ah, man. I guess there's no point in like asking right now, but I do modded online fights. Like, it's really cool. We did them before, like this time last year. I want to get back into doing them. I'm also working on a modded fights video guide, like on how to actually do it correctly. Because every video out there, some might say to do it correctly, but most of them don't. Like, there's one out there that like just really misinforms you about. You don't need to install mods to the same exact order. You just need to install the same data folder. And I use GitHub to like upload it, so like you don't need to like download it or zip it like every time. But alright, but I'm rambling. Do you think you could help me say something in this video? I have a problem in the scripting questions. I'll do you one better. I'll see if I can read it and then give you like a verbal response. Effect. So you're working on like a effect entry in the BAC. Is that correct, or is it more of a like an aura function? So it looks like you are working in the BAC. So my answer is I can't really help with this. Grins is a much better person to help with. I don't work on effects. In fact, I don't like effects. When I make mods, like my instant transformation mods, I removed all the effects and just added like one aura burst, which surprisingly works pretty well for no effects. But I think Grins is more would be able to help you more. Yeah, I won't be able to help you like directly. I would need to check my. I don't edit it enough to check my. Maybe I'll help you as well as Grins would. Can't get my words together. Thanks for trying. If you count that as trying, like I'm trying to think like if I could say anything that could help you. That's why it kind of sounds like I'm like thinking and talking at the same time. But I hold on. Aren't there sometimes some effects that will like work beyond the BAC? Like, I know I'm wrapping up here, but I think I just realized something that could probably steer you in the right direction. That might work. So let me see here. Animation files, meditation. I'll use meditation as a example. So for the meditation, I have a few ideas for guides if you need suggestions. Oh, you do? Oh, you mean like suggestions to make? I mean, there's a whole channel in the Citadel. Is there? Yeah, tutorial and tool request. If you want to check it down in there, anyone can check out those. Yeah, I'll give them. I usually do check out those channels. Like if I truly don't know what to make a video about. But so far, I have a few ideas. Like if you have a good list of ideas to make, like video tutorials, you're more than welcome to give a suggestion in the tutorial and tool request channel. I know you can't see right now, but let me meditate. The meditation has a specific effect, but I think it is the EMB. It's like a ptcl.emb file that like sometimes it controls a effect or an EAM file. So like what you're looking for might be a little beyond the BAC effects if you can't find it in like the skill that you're looking for. It just I've had that happen to me before in the when I was editing like meditation. There's an effect I couldn't find, and I learned that later on it wasn't in the BAC. It was more referenced outside of the BAC in like an EMM file. But I don't know if that's the same case for you. But just something to keep in mind. Like BAC might not always be all the effects are. I could be mistaken because I don't do effects nearly as much. Cool. I'm currently looking in the BSA. Something else you could do is like if you're curious about like a file, like what it does or like what it contains. If you go to the beginner tutorials channel, and Yami has a whole entire document stating all the where's it at? Is it in the? I'm pretty sure it's in the BSC. I mean the beginning tutorial channel. But here's like a understanding file that like lists every file the game uses, or the game, all the files that we know of, and like what we know they do. So like you might want to look through there to see if like which file contains like effects or anything like that. And then you might be able to find the right effect you're looking for. I can't find it. I know it's oh wait, it might be in the ID list. I really should wrap up here. Yeah, I found it. So go to the ID list and just keep scrolling up until you come across a Giggle doc called Yagami's Understanding File Types Revamped, and he lists like every single file that we can edit and what it does. You might be able to find the effect you're looking for if it's not in the BSC, or if it's not accessed in the BSC. Alright, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me. I'm going to stop the stream before I dive into something else. I do need to go in here. Alright, appreciate you guys being here, and I'll feel free to join the Discord, join however you please, and I'll see you guys next time. Whether that's in a video or the next stream.